Hey, Darren.
Hey, Elliot, how's it going, man?
This makes me very happy
Nice.
right now.
Yep.
While I'm pouring this out, why don't you tell me a little bit about Alulu?
Lulu is a small batch brewery in Pilsen. We usually have about 15 to 20 taps of our own beer at a time. We try to make everything from scratch and prepare it to order. We've had to make some adjustments since the pandemic hit, and we've switched from a plated dinner menu to a more of a fast casual menu.
Your menu's now scaled back, but it still has that impressive punch of flavors and innovation.
Definitely. We always try to incorporate some of who we are and some of the beers that we brew in our food. So the pizza that we make is Sicilian style pizza, which is basically like a focaccia bread with toppings, but we use a beer bread crust instead. Our pizzas have the sauce and the cheese going all the way to the edge, and we think it tastes great.
Like my grandmother would say, you get your money's worth.
Yeah, everybody.
Everyone's aware of the weather conditions in Chicago during the winter. This winter season for restaurants is going to be pretty tough, and you guys have those outside pods, right?
Yes, we do. Our goal is to make sure that everybody can still come out to the brewery and enjoy a beer in a safe environment.
We've discussed that we're making pizza, your Sicilian style pizza. You guys have got a great array of those pizzas. What one do you want to make today?
We are going to make our hot capicola and mozzarella pizza.
That's comfort to me. The time it took you to walk from the front of house to the kitchen, I got another couple sips in here. The more I drink of this, the more I'm starting to think about your beer crust, and I'm curious to see how you do it.
Elliot, it's pretty simple. What we do is we take 3 cups of flour, tablespoon and a half of baking powder, salt. That's our dry ingredients, and then we add 12 ounces of our cream ale.
That is the luckiest dough in the world, getting to sample your beer.
Yep, and then all we do is mix it, and then we'll knead the dough. And we have some prepared already.
Darren's a regular Julia Childs. Look at this. Here's one I made earlier.
We add some oil to the pan. Oil is key. We take our beer crust, spread it to all the edges. Tomato sauce.
This just sounds more comforting by the second.
We have our capicola already pre-sliced, and so we just lay a nice thick layer of capicola on. So we just take our mozzarella, cover edge to edge.
And because that goes all the way to the edge, that gets that caramelization as well.
Correct. We just turn around, pop this guy in, set the timer, 16 minutes, and wait.
You're clearly not inside the brew pub. You're outside on your patio, which is now being converted.
Yeah, so we're basically building these huts around the tables that we have outside, and we're gonna have heaters in every single one of these, so they'll be nice and toasty, ready for you and your friends.
Perfect to enjoy pizza and beer in.
Perfect.
This is a sight to behold. The first thing I notice is that incredible caramelization, and then that focaccia-like dough. Your pizza is incredible by itself. Your beer is incredible by itself. When you knock those two things together, you can tell you make both of them on site because it's harmonious. That's an incredible combination.
Funny thing, I haven't had this specific pizza yet until today, so this is first for me too.
No!
I gotta rush home. I got a 9-year-old kid.
You could just rent a babysitter for an hour and stick around and try Darren's pizza.
This pie is delicious. Those ends are something else. I love some like caramelization, some like crispy, even burnt. It just runs the flavor gamut, you know?
It has those Sicilian roots, but with a Chicago twist and an Alulu twist as well. Then you add your beer on top of that. Your Czech beer kicks in with all those different nutty, spicy aromas that you want as well. This is a great winter beer, by the way.
Yeah, they play really well together.
It is a perfect pairing.
We're churning out quality product. Put a lot of time and heart into what we're doing over here. I've started brewing as a home brewer, and one of my favorite things to do was brew a batch of beer and then do a dinner like based off that beer. So that's what we're really all about, is just like sharing what we love with everyone. You'll definitely have a super intimate experience anytime you come here.
You know what? The intimacy and the companionship and the neighborhood community feel is completely expressed through this and through this. I feel nothing but love from these two things, and I can feel that inside my belly right now and on my taste buds. So I can't wait for people to come and see you guys. I think they're going to love you guys a lot.
Yeah, we can't wait for anyone and everyone to come on down. Everyone is welcome here.
And guys at home, if you don't see me down there with you all, it's because I'm babysitting Jason's child, so he can spend some time to relax. You can pay me in beer and pizza. I'm all good with that.
Easy. Easy.